win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I...
It's the babyface assassin Marco Antonio Barrera, a world champion in 3 different weight classes, fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, whose battles with Eric Morales are stuff of legend. El Nido de... Not too many. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. The right hook is scoring. Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Diego Corrales, a 70-inch reach. He stands 5 foot 10.5 tall. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. Even though he's a... And here we see Diego Corrales. He's never in a boring fight. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Las Vegas, please welcome a 2-division world champion, introducing Diego Chico Corrales. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They're both trying for a knockout. That jab doesn't find a home. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Oh, man, you got Swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the ropes. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Diego Corrales.
What do you do? You've completely switched up.
There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Good counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that?
Let's talk about Diego Corrales. Here's the bell for round 4. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Solid punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round.
That's his round. He's done all that work all the way.
There's the bell for round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Catch and shoot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get... Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go.
Beautiful, sneaky.
Sugar Ray is down.
Oh, what a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
on, do you want to win this fight? He was of course with this fight, and now you...
Let's go.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Do your business.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on! You're switching up.
Let's fight.
what you're doing. Come on, switch on. Switch on. Have you got complacent?
Let's do it.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all if you can.
Let's do it.
What are you doing? you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Let's do it.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall with an identical 170 centimeters reach. And he'll be taking on the legend Juan Manuel Marquez, fighting out of Mexico City, a world champion in 4 different weight classes. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here
All right,
at this
I went over
venue.
the rules.
It's going to be something
I want you to
special.
protect
What a
yourself at
great
all
venue,
times.
and what a
And
great
what I say, you
matchup.
must
Cannot
obey.
wait for this one.
Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He threw the hook, didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Does well to block that left jab. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Jab does not score. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. They've got the momentum. And there's the bell to start round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That's another scoring shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much firepower here. Failing to score with that right hook. It's bombs away. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how
Work all the way he can.
back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. They're perfect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Marquez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think right.
And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
A straight right just misses. We wanted action, and they are delivering. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Beautiful counter punch. They both want the knockout. Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect.
You've got leather skin, it means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
No rest for the weary. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they...
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Here comes round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change?
And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it, you can do it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Beautiful counter shot. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Is there any...
Calm yourself down.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter shot. These two were made for each other. A perfect counter shot. And that hook misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well done with that counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
No rest for the weary. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just misses with that left uppercut. That left hook missed. Nice counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So the judges can't make up their mind. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
What a fight. What a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I am happy it's a draw because nobody deserved to lose and nobody deserved to win.